and guess what's inside of this. What I have here is some wet, kind of thick napkins because I had only cheap paper towels. And inside here we have, that's right, peanuts. We're going to try to grow some peanuts.
Two containers
Won't this be
in here for growing the peanuts inside, and then right out on the porch, or the back patio I should say, has the other container, and we'll plant in that one outside as well. I pre-moistened these last night hoping that today would be the day, and it is. So we're just going to pull these out and make sure they're still moist enough, and they are weighed down. So we'll go ahead and use what's here, and then we'll water again in a little bit and make sure everything's good. So we have our peanut seeds. These came from a Caribbean seed company. So far we've had okay germination. I think it could be better. But given the circumstances, who knows, what's going to happen at this point in time. But what I'm going to do is take these bigger ones that have the nice long roots, and those are the ones we're going to plant. I'm going to plant 2 per container. And what I had read and I've seen, all that you have to do is poke them down in much like you would a onion. You leave some of it exposed. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Isn't that amazing? So we're going to go ahead and get all of those planted inside, and then let's see, I'll bring you back when I get it all watered and all planted and show you how it looks in the end. And then we'll go take a look outside. It's been a while since I've shown you the garden, so let's take a look at that. Okay, let's start our tour over here. This is the lettuce and carrots, as you may recall. And 2 of the lettuce plants have bolted. I'm trying to save seed from it, y'all, but I have no clue what I'm doing, and it's obvious I've missed a ton of them. I may not be able to save any seed from this year, but that's okay. I'll save all the seeds I can and do the best I can with what I can save. Just may not be able to save those lettuce seeds, but I'll keep trying. As you can see, this is the onion bed. It needs another haircut. Try to get those bulbs to get bigger for us. Need to take some time and go through and pull some weeds out. Next year we will be using the weed barrier to do these, because all those weeds are beyond what I want to deal with. Just saying. But they are doing really well. And then here are the taters. I'm looking forward to these. It's going to be awesome. At least if my fingers are crossed, it will be. Let's take a quick look at the funhouse coop. Not quite finished. Kyle's got to put some chicken wire around the bottom there, and then we're going to need to move it over a bit. But otherwise, it's not too bad. He's got it all covered up. Have the door on, and that's doing really well. He's got to get some latches on it. And he put a door here for easy cleaning, which is great. And then, of course, a door here for easy egg collection when it comes time. So I think he's been very creative in getting that done, y'all. Though he is going to have to adjust the top there, put a little bit more of an angle on it because it's not dripping off the way it's supposed to. We have some couple of young tomato plants in here that we have chicken wire over because of the birds that are still trying to eat us out of house and home. I did go ahead and try my hand at some gym corn. I am doing this for Good Simple Living. I'll put an iCard up for you guys. They traditionally are able to do such a beautiful garden every year. I've learned so much from them. And this year, if you're following them, they are building a house in North Idaho They're building a temporary location to live in while building the house. And so they're really, really busy and unable to focus on their garden this year. When I found that out, I decided I would go ahead and try to plant a few and grow them out for her because I know that she likes to use them for decoration every year. Um, Hopefully, these do well so I can pop a whole bunch of them in the mail to her and she can still decorate. Anyway, please go check her out if you guys haven't looked at her. Her and Jeremy, they are doing such an awesome job. And the infamous broccoli that didn't want to put heads on, finally putting heads on, you guys. I'm so excited. So here we've got one, another one coming in there. Even this one's got a tiny one. I'm pretty sure every one of these plants are putting heads on. So I'm very excited about that. This one, I don't really see one coming on this one. So maybe not every one, but we'll give it some more time. Got some spinach in there in the middle. Kyle's harvested quite a lot off of it, and it looks like it's possibly done for this time of year. And then more broccoli. I'm so excited to get this fresh broccoli, you guys. This is the biggest one. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully I don't kill them, right? So let's go on over here to the other side and see how things are going. Here are the beans, and they are going crazy. And the onions over here doing really well as well. Of course, I've never grown beans, so I don't know what it looks like when they start putting beans on. But it's kind of looking like they're trying to put beans on right here. You guys tell me because I don't know what it's supposed to look like. They're green beans. Some will be yellow, some will be purple. Not really sure how long it takes for them to put some beans on, but I'm getting excited for that. Here I have, I believe these are 4 pepper plants. But the funny thing is, I left an old tag in with them, so I'm not positive what kind those are, but it'll be fun to find out. Here is a cherry that I hoped to save, which it looks like I did. So pretty soon I'm going to put that one in the ground in a Roma bed because, well, you know, the birds. Here's the first bed of peppers, and they're doing fantastic. I mean, just fantastic. I pulled off the first serrano yesterday for Kyle to eat, and that was so fun. We've got blooms and we've got peppers. Let's see. Here's that first jalapeno we saw way long ago, and it's just starting to get really kind of big. And both serranos have several peppers hanging on them about that size. So they're doing really well. Here's a sweet banana. Don't have blooms on this one just yet, but I think it's coming. And then there is, that one's poblano, if I'm not mistaken. And it's got a few peppers starting on that. So everything's doing really well over here. Let's go look at the other side of the bed. Here's another one of the jalapenos. As you know, we planted a ton of jalapenos. Kyle loves them. And look at this big giant jalapeno. It's getting close to picking, huh? And he's going to be excited to see that. Here is the squash. We've pulled a couple of baby ones off and had them. So that was fun. I don't know if you can see in there. Let's see. Over here. There's one hanging there. There's a couple of them over here. I'm just not seeing them right now. All the blooms are kind of getting in the way. There they are. Can you see those? Right here. Anyway, there's several going on in there. I'm really excited about that. Here's the second pepper bed that's got mostly the bells and extra type peppers. So we've got, this one is the orange bell pepper, and it's got a big old pepper on it. A couple of them, really. For such a tiny plant, isn't that amazing? I don't really remember what these are. I have it written down. I haven't put tags out here. This one I do have a tag. It's shishito, which probably means this one is a shishito as well. And this one is a pepperoncini. So they're doing really, really well. I'm so excited. I believe this is shishito as well. This one, like I said, I have to look at it because I can't remember. This one is the purple bell. And look, it has a couple of the peppers on. They're still yellow, but I'm really, really, look how big that thing is. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see the camera to tell if you can see it. I apologize. I hope you're seeing it. Look how beautiful. And this one is the yellow, and it's got a big pepper. I'm really hoping it'll turn yellow very soon. Those are my favorite bell peppers because, as you guys know, I don't really like any pepper that is green. So, looking forward to that. Over here, I put in the snake beans. Kyle built up this trellis to house the snake beans, so I'm looking forward to that. These guys are exploding. I had read or watched a video that talked about how fast these things can grow, so I'm excited about that. Here we have a cucumber plant coming up. Excuse me. And this is a beefsteak tomato that is doing really well. This is that rogue one I told you guys about that just kind of came up where it didn't before. So that was fun. Pretty soon, I hope to start seeing some tomatoes on this. It smells super good. And I put some petunias in these buckets beside it. Here are the early trait tomatoes. We've got quite a few tomatoes started on here. And some more blooms up here. It's going to be in the 90s by the end of this week. So I'm prayerful that we don't lose those buds. We'll see what happens. So we're doing pretty good on these. Here's the first tomato bed. If you remember, these are mostly San Marzano. And we've got blooms on these plants. I need to tie some of them up. They're starting to really get out of control, which is exciting to me. I'm excited. Again, with the 90-degree weather fixing to hit, we may not get tomatoes right away, but we do have some blooms, so it's a good possibility we will. They're looking good. Here's the zucchini. It's got some small ones going on in here. Really hard to see, though. I don't know if you guys will be able to see any of it, but you can probably see all of those great blooms. They're amazing. And the Roma bed, the one that the birds have loved. But it's doing okay. Kyle got some bird netting and put that over the top of this. I'm pretty happy about that. That's definitely helping. Two of the Romas that right here, these two that were eaten down to nothing but stem. Mark at Bumblebee Junction had said that they would come back, and believe it or not, no leaves on them, and they're back. That's crazy. Although I may go ahead and replace this one with that cherry. It's not necessarily looking terribly great, but we'll just keep watching it. And you can see these nasturtiums in the corners. They have blown up. And yes, you can see we need to do some more weeding over here. And the other bed over here that had the open space in the middle, we've got, I think, 3 extra tomato plants in there. It's also been bird netted because they were smaller. It's almost time to go ahead and take that netting off of this one because they're just about big enough. And then over here I have 2 more tomatoes started. Those are Rutgers, I believe. So they're doing really well. And here is the outside bin or tub that we've got the peanuts that I just put the peanuts in, and they're looking. I can't wait to see them grow, you guys. It is so amazing what they do. I'll save that for another time to show you and tell you what they're supposed to do because it's just, Mother Nature is just incredible. let's go ahead and go back in the greenhouse for a moment, and I'll show you the final results of planting in these 2 tubs. I got the peanuts in there. I can't wait to start seeing some green leaves on these guys, huh? Now, one thing to know, if you're going to try peanuts, they need to have water, a lot of water. They are tropical in nature, therefore they want high humidity, high moisture, high heat. And that's why I have tank top on today, because it is, let's see, probably about 100 degrees. Oh, that's 100 degrees in here. Isn't that not amazing? So these should do okay in here. I may need to put a bucket of water just to keep the humidity up even more in here, but we'll see as we go along. Thanks for coming by. Make sure you hit the like button and that you're subscribed, and double check your bell. Make sure you're getting all the notifications. We will see you again soon.